Ladies and gentlemen, it's day 5 here in Blueprints, and I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you for a second. I recorded the last episode during my lunch break today, on the same day. I have now ended my work day, and I'm immediately hopping back into Blueprints because I'm intrigued, okay? The game has been sitting rent-free in my head this entire day, because I thought of something. I thought of something that I need to do, okay, and need to figure out. I think I understand what to do with the letters. We've been just tracking them, but they're changing, right? Rooms we go into, they're changing. I think that what we need to do is build this grid, right? But put the letter in each one. So entrance hall would be an F, right? And then we work our way through, and my guess is that it's going to say words going like either top to bottom or left to right or something, and then that would give us some kind of further clue to unpack. But before we do that, I gotta go leave. Okay, I gotta go leave. I gotta go plug in 1128 into the little garden back here. Now, keep in mind that this uses a decent chunk of steps to get out here. Probably going to be like 5 to get here, 5 to get back. I mean, it's been 2 to get here, which is not horrible. 3 to get here is not horrible. If you missed the last episode where we found this out, I mean, look, you should probably go back and watch that one before this one. There's 1128. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And we work our way in. Now, I have no idea what this provides for me. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 steps. Holy crap, dude. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's really good. So, little bit of meta prog for us to make sure that we're starting things a little bit better in the future. It's also like peculiar here. I don't wanna raise attention to it, but something's off about this place for sure. And it's not just like, I mean, like, bro, there's a weird sundial here, and there's like smoke pluming out of parts of this. What's going on in here? Because there's clearly something. The Gardener's Logbook, April 10th, 1992. What a good year. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders. Blah, blah, blah. To that end, I will make an effort to make such a record of my dealings on the estate, in as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nogula. Among my many commissioned duties, I've been tasked with conservation, the apple orchard entrance drive and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Espin's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Okay, interesting. Take pride in my work. Still endeavor to brush the west path weekly. Okay, so the west path is definitely going to be important here. Like the west wing. They've talked about the west wing in the past. West wing is more likely to have keys, but that was also red, which means it's not true. So there's that. Or locked rooms, not keys. In addition, 8 rooms within the house. Majority of these I discover are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wing. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense, man. That makes sense. And we found the secret garden before. Very interesting. Very interesting. Ah, wow. Okay. Yeah, this is huge. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was surveying the various plots of soil. So this can help us to understand what can spawn where, right? So rich soil, my guess is that this is really good for Okay, let's keep reading. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. Survey took 2 weeks. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in the greenhouse. So my guess is that rich soil is probably where we can get, like, the secret garden. I'd have to, I mean, bro, I gotta check my first episode, to be honest with you, to understand. A few years ago, Barron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. Okay, these are those things that are outside. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior. And all the lamps and equipment outside are still gas line. Okay. Smudge pots found among the apple trees here are a critical necessity, thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. Ensures a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off. Okay. Bro, there's a lot going on in this notebook right now. This is the last page. After a few months of idleness, I have finally a new cause to champion and have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel Rhina. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for a better part of our lunch, and she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I've forgotten how to access the inner garth and am too afraid of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. This sentence is weird, brother. I don't know why, like, this sentence feels weird to me. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. It's like I'm running out of breath to say the sentence. Sorry, sometimes I've done a lot of escape rooms in real life, and so often it's the wording in things that matters, right? And I'm looking for the wording in any of these things in this game to matter. So far, though, no wording really mattering on that one, but something to keep in mind in the future, because it very well might. So tomorrow we'd start with an extra 20 steps. Look, some of you are going to be like, Tyler, you should just restart the day, right? Get the extra 20 steps. You're starting the day down 10. You're basically, like, ruining your potential already. While I think that that's fair, I also think that I'm an extra 20 steps is not getting me into room 46 today, man. I'm just gonna be real with you. It's better off for me to start working our way around. I think the den is fine here, man. Free resources. I do like the parlor, but let's try to keep our rooms very open today. Very open rooms. And then let's start to document some of these. So pry and pray would put an A in this slot right here. So now we have AF, which, despite being a term that the kids use these days, it's not something I'm too worried about. Let's see if my theories make any sense. I love both a billiards room and a parlor. Both of them frickin' rock. I'm gonna go billiards room because this gives me keys. And I love keys a lot more than I love... Well, I mean, I guess it gave me keys last time. I don't know if it will this time. But let's try to do this. So, 5. What adds to 5? It's 2 and 3 gives me 5. Then 9, 1, and 6 is 16. 9 and 4 is 13. Minus 6 is 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. Times 10 is 20. 11 minus 7 is 4. Times 2 is 8. Easy peasy, brother. That is a different key. Okay, you found the silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay, sure. Yeah. New things. I like it, to be honest with you. Now, you... Frick, you're Dune Spoon, brother. Which, since I haven't uploaded the last episode, I don't know what you are. If this is sand, this could be... This could be... I don't know. I don't know. That sucks. Okay. We'll figure it out eventually. I got faith in us. I really do. Pantry early means that we're going to get more fruit early. I also do like the parlor, but I'm going to send the pantry here. We know our paintings are here. This is plain. So that puts an E in that slot. I will say there's not a lot of 5-letter word E words that I like. So, again, I'm not saying that it's necessarily going to spell like straight across 5-letter words, because making a sentence with, 9 5-letter words, it would be impressive. I'll say that, okay? It would be impressive. But I'm not banking on that happening. I'll tell you the storeroom is really tempting, but let's go with the bedroom. And we have some keys here, man. The hell are these? A spare set of car keys. Okay, sure. Weird. Very weird. So those are stars, those are stairs. That makes this position an I. EI. EI. Ugh, I don't like EI, I'm going to tell you that. But that's okay. What's going on down there, man? What the frick are these? Okay. Sure. And then this is Reddington. I've done a good zoom in on that. Excited to see what you guys think about my discoveries of Reddington. Because I think I was cooking on that one. Security is important, I think, to get this in. This area gives us a little bit of manipulation space. And I think that it's valuable to open it. Are there paintings in here? Yes, there are. This is tier and tie. So we're looking at an R on that room. Okay. Oh, also, my permanent additions, the apple orchard. Yeah, okay. Looks like probably 3 other permanent additions that we'll be able to get at some point. Just stay nice and calm, man. This is a good storeroom, in my opinion. You get some keys, you get some resources, and then you can say hi to Bluebirdie. I do like Bluebirdie. He's my favorite. And then you are a boat, and you are a crow. This is Crow Row, which puts a C right here. I do like CR. CR is a nice... That's what we're sitting on with this lane right now, is CR. So I like that. Let's go here. Boiler room. Okay. Yeah, brother. Take me to the boiler room. What is the boiler room? We have never been here before. And it's sketchy looking for sure. I'm gonna tell you, there's like a pipe puzzle down here. Let's do a little pipe puzzle action. I am a fan of pipe puzzles. Yeah, okay. So you're now going this way? I should not just like randomly touch stuff. Okay, so you're now going through there, around to here. Let's swap you to here. That's gonna go up there. That's going into that thing. I mean, let's go up there. Although I don't have a way. I gotta get to the other side of the boiler room, man. Okay, what if we change our directions a little bit? Because we could send you. If I send you this way instead. Ah, that brings that across now. Because that activated that. This goes up into that pipe, which goes into the big boiler as a whole. But it did not open this door. Okay. Which is fine. But now you came back down here? Well, if I swap you back to here, that retracts. I need... So that goes to there. This is going up into the boiler. We also don't know what weird red door is here. We also have another generator here. And he's got like a weird pattern on him. Okay. maybe I don't like pipe puzzles, man. That makes you go that way. This is the only one spewing out because we only got one dude active. That now makes that go up. Oh, and these have a puzzle on them. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I got like no freaking clue what the hell any of this means right now. Like there's definitely something. This is probably attached to that guy. But I don't know what value these provide yet. You're a little strange. You're a little strange. Let's go this way. The garage. I have the car keys, man. I can't go in here because I don't have a gem. That frickin' blows. Okay, go into the dark room. Dark room can be useful. Unless you lose all your power in here. But the dark room is typically pretty useful. We've found some good stuff in here before. It's looking like I can't actually like access anything in here unless we can get the lights on. So that's problematic. That's problematic. Okay, keep going. Keep going. And we have no clue what these are. Frankly, that blows. I'm gonna take this one. Probably a dead end. Not a dead end. It's the parlor. That's an incredible pull, man. Okay. So there's wind-up key. This is tub and tube. So parlor. I feel like I've missed a couple rooms of things now, but this is an E here for tub and tube. I didn't see anything in the boiler room, but that's okay. Okay, gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box. Okay. The gems are not in this box means you're telling the truth. If you're telling the truth and the gems are not in the white box, then that would mean you're lying, which means the gems can't be in your box, which means the gems have to be in your box. Right? That's the logical conclusion to me. Okay, good. Door's locked. Do I want to use special keys? Yes, I do. I'd like to use the silver key. And my reasoning here is the rotunda can rotate. Okay, that's kind of wacky. My idea here was to be able to access the boiler room from the other side, but neither of these have let me do that. So it ended up being a little bit of a waste. But that's okay. The dining room. I remember something about the dining room in the past. Like food goes here because the kitchen gives us food. What the hell are you? You are a garden. And you are a... What the frick are you, man? You're a guy? I mean, you're a dude. A lad, perhaps. A man and a farm and a arm. Brother, I got no clue on that one. Okay. I guess we'll come back to you in the future. We're making really good progress through here. It has to be passageway. Even with the gem requirement, this gives us so much space to wander. Let's go left first. Door locked. Let's go here. Door locked. Let's go. That requires... Security door is locked by electronic key card. Okay. Go up, right? Go up. Progressing towards the place is a good idea. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Yeah, but it does allow me to go, like, everywhere. So that seems kind of sick. There's no paintings in this room. So, in the future, we'll have to get this one. Oh, this place is wacky. This place is a little eerie, to be honest with you. Okay, you require a key card. We got a clock. We got a clock, ladies and gentlemen. Where's my other painting at, though? I think we got some reading. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, we found Swimbird, man, amazing, has been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's 2nd time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no longer a stranger to the public eye even before her literary success, the niece and closest living relative of Baron H.S. Sinclair. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Swimbird author considered herself success. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me writing. I'm the son." I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story before bedtime, so as we ran out of books, my imagination had to take over. Elaborated in previous interviews, her debut book, Red Prince, yeah, we've seen that, is based on her son and his inflexible love with color red. Okay. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher, Philip White. Wow, dude, so many colors in names, man. 2 of the 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forward to officially take responsibility on the attack, it's widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, Right, Left, Center, Forward, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press quick to dismiss the rumors, maintaining the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality announced a split with her long-term publisher Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. Announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, 3rd prominent writer to distance himself from the publisher. Seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the waved down by a local. This is the 3rd major this year. It is anticipated. Charged by the Crown, Manning was the last. The trial begins on Tuesday, expected to last up. Okay. No trace is discovered of Cinca Eris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend 3:45 p.m. Friday getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Teas Room. Never arrived home, carriage driver cannot be located. So now she's missing. Priceless jewels stolen in a dramatic Royal Museum heist. What the frick, brother? Okay. Sure, and that's where this leaves. And somebody is basically scrapbooking this stuff. Very, very interesting. Where is my painting in this room? Ah, there it is. I mean, that's a tie. And that's time. How about an M for this room? These get, like, more... They get weirder. Is the only way that I can word it. They like get more cerebral in thinking about them. Archive floor plan requires gems. The furnace, and then you're more likely to draw red rooms. I mean, let's go into... Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad, actually. The furnace. There's a spot to dig, but we do not have a shovel. The furnace it's just kind of here, man. I feel like digging would be very nice in there, but that is not going to happen. So we try to go forward. Locked. Okay. So we need a key. We can backtrack a little bit. Let's get back to the passageways. You're locked, and you are also locked, right? Okay. Your boy needs keys. Dining room. And let's leave through this door. Yeah. Okay. Whenever you enter the gymnasium, lose 2 steps. That's horrible. It's the only thing I can do unless I go with an archive. Okay, I'll do the gymnasium, but this is a terrible idea. Ah, dude, I can shoot some hoops. Okay. Hoople sports. Okay, gymnasium, we got a tiger and a tier. So that puts... This is a... G? Yeah. Was there... I didn't even look to see if there was one in the dining room, man. And now I'm gonna go back in... There is, man, there is. Okay, I hate you. I suck. But that's okay. Oh, it's this guy. I knew about that. Ah, frick me. I'm stupid. I'm stupid and I'm trying to ball, man. Okay. Anything else going on weird in here? We don't want to have to go back through here in the future. I'm gonna run out of steps today, like, for sure. This needs a gem. I mean, can I go with the archive floor plan? This is the maid's room. Maid's chambers. Okay. Sure. I mean, it is a red room. Less likely to find items laying around in the house. Staff notice the day we all dreaded has arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.F. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. 1 month paid leave and vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Okay, and you have... a stage? Stage and sage? Are you crazy? Okay. Gotta know my herbs. I'm with it. So that would mean stage and sage. This is a T. I mean, exploring this much has been good. Family photo. I need a magnifying glass more than anything else on planet Earth, brother. You already know that there's probably some heat in that painting, but we will not be able to see it. Okay, keep me going. I, like, really do not want to nook here. But it does give me a key, which would get me through the archive. So I guess let's nook. And then perhaps also cranny in the future. Okay, you are fire and you are fur. That makes... this in E. Okay. Slowly learning, chat. Slowly learning. And it's good. It's really good. Let's go in here. Lose half of your thingies. I would prefer not to lose half of my thing out of the chapels. Rip away my money too, why don't you? Okay. Always a garbage location. So let's go through this door. Terrace. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. Okay. I like the green outside rooms, man. I feel like they give me like a weird sort of knowledge of the world. And I appreciate the orange too. This is also, that must be the statue of Clifford or whatever the hell it was. We don't have a way out here. It's also a dead end. I'm an idiot. Sorry. That's not me. I should not have dead-ended us here. but I think I respect it, actually. I respect it quite heavily. Let's work our way back this way. Corridor is useless. I might as well... I can't do the nursery. Archive planet is... Basketball in this room. The guest bedroom. I gained 10 steps coming in here. Which is actually kind of sick. What do you got here? Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson. Got to appreciate your new game in the billiards room. Been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was just beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. Well worth the wait. I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles. Didn't know the rules of darts to play your variation. Yeah, that's cool. So that's you telling me about the dart game, which we've already figured out. Is that a key card, brother? Holy frick. Okay. That's amazing, right? That frickin' rocks. Why is this so evil looking, man? He's giving me the side eye. If there's one thing I've learned about bookshelves and bookcases in any puzzle game, they probably hold more value. This is Rod and Road. So this is an A. Okay, I mean, we need to go back, man. We need to go back immediately. Having the key card gives us... It gives us all kinds of juice to get things done here. So let's get it. Obviously, this room sucks. This was locked, right? We can get in there another way. Because let me just go... Stare at this again real quick. It's a rogue and a tree. A soldier and a solder. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. This was a key card. Swipe me. We love that, man. We love that. The laboratory with experimental house features. Or I can launder currency. All these require a gem. I can't do any of them. Okay. It's fine. A simple bathroom. I'm fine with a simple bathroom, man. It allows us to get these. That is planet and plane. This was the one we saw the one day. You guys helped me with. So planet and plane is a T. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then let's go back up through here. You only got 20 steps remaining. Let's make sure that that's very well known. I'm gonna open this door and use a key. Because now we're like getting close, right? We're getting close. Freeze your accounts. Okay? Coins and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Or I can go in the weight room where I lose half my steps. I need to, unfortunately. I'm not going to walk... Okay, that's fine. That just triggers immediately. It's horrible. That's a bat. That's a boat. That puts this at an O. Okay. Okay. Making progress. Making progress. We got multiple ways we can go. I mean, the crazy part is I can actually, like... Just kidding. I can actually get to the door. We just haven't opened the door is the problem. I mean, help me out, brother. Okay? Give me a doorway to the left. Coat check. Frick. No door to the left. Okay. We got a hose and a house. Okay, this is a U. Oh, check one item and retrieve it on another day. Coat check. Okay. Check item. The key card is very fascinating, isn't it? I could check the car keys. But the key card is like, that's the keys to the kingdom, man. I don't lose half when I walk in here again, right? Yeah, okay. That's good. I wanna still use my key card a little. We're running out of space. I mean, we're running out of a lot of space. This has got to be a West Wing Hall. Although this has a 3 on it. Maybe you're rare. We're not getting in. So let's order placed. What the frick is this, man? The mailroom. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Okay. Sure. You are a crate. You are a chart. Is there anything else going on in here? Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to sender. Ah, bro, I need a magnifying glass. There's something there. What the hell is this? Utility room fuse box? Oh, crap. Those have different colors. I just hit all of them. Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. What the frick is this? Okay, so it's green, 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 green. And then black, black, blue, red, black, black, and press a blue next to red for purple. And then it's purple, 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 red. 5 purples needed for 6. 5 needed for 6. Okay, that's in the utility room. We have been there before, so that's good, to be honest with you. 5453478 I don't know. Okay, sure, why not? 453478 just finding random numbers. I'm good with random numbers, man. What are you? Simon P. Jones. Dad. 6789. There's numbers everywhere. 6789. I'm just gonna I'm gonna put the zip code in too, okay? 63080. All of these could be potentially things. I mean, even, I guess, 1809 Alice Drive. Fen Aries 63022. Hey, buddy. How's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate, but with all the preparations, I'm not sure I'm going to find that time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. This is a different font than the first page. Not really, I guess. Sometimes easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor, be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were there. I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing. I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer that will actually be useful despite my best intentions. I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator, Dad. P.S. Get some sleep. Don't spend all your time each day playing Dirigible Blocks, which we did see at one point. Okay, so we got a graph and a crate. We have a box and stocks. rhyming. And then the rhyming word letter would be an X. That doesn't seem logical to me. Box and box stocks. Charts. Crates. Box. Graph. And okay, I don't know. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8's a little weird, for sure. But I'll humor it for now. Okay, weird. So something's gonna get delivered there the next time we see it. I have no keys. I can't get in there. Take me back to the archives. Let's open this door. We're looking for steps. Wow, you gave me the breaker box. Okay, sure. I mean, I'm gonna do it now, because now we have the ability to mess with this. Let's get this too. So this is spine and pine. So you're an S right here. And then breaker box. So keycard entry system, turn that crap off. Okay. These all turn green. Then we want to make them black. And we want to get to red. So press a blue next to a red for purple. For the record, I'm horrible at these kinds of puzzles, so I'm just warning you now. This is not going to be pretty. You go back to green, there's a red. Click a blue next to a red to get a purple, okay? Click a blue next to a red to get a purple. Click a blue next to a red to get a purple. Click a blue next to a red to get a purple. Click a blue next to a red to get a purple. Okay. I mean, that's cool, I guess. I can turn back on the dark room. How about I turn off the gymnasium, too? Because that place kind of sucks. Now, I don't know what this accomplished for me. Going back to the dark room is step suicide. Going back to the gym is step suicide. So the only answer that I can reliably think at this point... You're gonna kill me when I walk in here. It's my last step? Nah, frick you. Okay. That's fine. I mean, look. Solid expedition. We have a lot of the letters on the left side. We need more on the right side for sure. We also found a couple new things. So it's a value add that we've gained here. That's a really good day. I mean, we made it all the way to the antechamber, just didn't have a way in. And never found an unlock for a door, and never, even saw a door to it. So, still positive. We also got ourselves the nice little orchard, which means I get 20 extra steps tomorrow. God, that would have been useful today. So things are looking up. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as always, like the video, much appreciated. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.